Hi, we're in Hillsborough, New Jersey at Primus Green Energy's newest natural gas facility. We're here with George, who's going to tell us a little bit about it. So, George, what are we looking at right now?
Well, Brad, what we're looking at here is the first of its kind natural gas to gasoline system that's ever been built. Okay, so what we do is we take natural gas at one end, which is really cheap in the U.S., and we can turn it into gasoline that you can drop in your tank.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Now, you say this is the first of its kind in the U.S. Have they done anything like this before? I know the process isn't totally new, but what you guys are doing is new. So tell us a little bit about what that new process is.
Okay, so what happened was Mobil in the late 80s built a system much simpler than this in New Zealand, and it worked great. Well, here we are 30 years later, natural gas at an all-time low in price, and what we're doing is we've made that process a little bit more complex, but made it a lot more cost efficient. So we can make high-octane gasoline at $2 a gallon.
That's pretty incredible, because I know that people out there are paying $3.30, $3.50 and over, and with gasoline demand going through the roof, you know, this is going to be something that a lot of consumers are going to want to see about. So why don't you take us upstairs and take us through the process, because I'm sure our viewers will want to know a little bit more.
Absolutely, let's go do it.
Perfect. Thanks. Tell us a little bit about what's going on all around us right now, because we're really in the belly of the beast right here.
Right, exactly. So what we've got here is we take natural gas down at one end of the plant, and we chop it up into small pieces and make it just carbon and hydrogen. And then in these 4 reactors we have over here, you see them 1, 2, 3, 4, we take those pieces, all chopped up, carbon and hydrogen, and we put them back together and we make gasoline.
That's a pretty easy way of explaining what I'm sure is a much more technically involved process, right?
Right.
So gasoline, is this gasoline you can stick right into your car engine and drive away?
Absolutely. It's gasoline you can stick right into your car. Of course, the government wants us to put ethanol in it, and it wants us to put dye in it, and a bunch of other stuff. But in terms of how it makes your car run, this is high test, high octane, clean, really powerful gasoline.
I saw some of it earlier, and it's beautiful. I mean, it looks almost like Gatorade, like a light color of Gatorade that they have down there. Now, how much of that do you expect to produce from this type of facility?
Well, this facility is sort of a test facility, so we're going to produce about 100,000 gallons a year, or about 250 gallons a day.
And when you scale it up, how much are we going to be talking about then?
What we're targeting is each train, okay, each one unit, will produce about 28 million gallons a year. And we'll put a bunch of those together, maybe make a plant that makes 100 million gallons a year.
The plan is to make a lot of profit and cheaper gas at that point?
Cheaper, cleaner, high-profit gasoline.
Pretty hard to argue with that. Well, hey, thanks so much, George, for taking us through this and letting us on the property today.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Take care.